Hello everyone. I've not long returned from church. Church was fantastic today. It was really good. But I have this on my heart, so I thought I'd just share it. I watched a program, like a documentary, some years ago. And there was this, it was set in an African country, village somewhere. And this man was sick. He was really sick. His wife was running up and down trying to get him well, trying to get money to buy him the drugs he needed, just trying to survive. And she had little kids, so he was really sick. They all thought he was going to die, but miraculously he pulled through. He was very, very skinny at this point because he'd not eaten, and he just barely managed to talk, to sit up. His wife had to hold his hand so that he could walk a little bit, and so he could go to the toilet, and she was bathing him and all that stuff. And then the journalist asked the woman that how does she feel now that her husband is out of death's door. You know, what's her initial feeling? And she said she's so grateful to God that he did not die, because if he had, his family would have accused her of witchcraft. They would have said she killed her husband. That's why she's so thankful to God, so grateful that he did not die. And you know, this is quite a worrying thing that we see mainly and mostly in our African churches. Like somebody will go to the pastor and say, well, this is happening to me and that's happening to me. And some pastors, some, not all, would then start, you know, asking questions about the mom. Is she aware of this? And does she live with you? Do you tell her stuff? And some will actually say, it's your mom. She's a witch. Now this poor innocent woman now becomes a witch. The mom that has looked after this man, this woman, from infanthood, from before the child was even born, has looked after the child. Now the child is a grown man and woman. She suddenly becomes a witch. She did not kill that fella while she was breastfeeding him or her, or why she could just easily put poison in the bottle, shake it and give it to the baby. The baby would drink it and die. She did not smother the baby while lying next to her in bed, and now all of a sudden she's a witch. I'm not saying witches do not exist. I'm not saying that at all. You know, we have to be wise to these things, but not every person that they point the finger at are actually witches. So our pastors should do more than ask questions about the mom. Ask that person, okay, you say you have been fired from 6 jobs in the last 6 months. Tell me about your habit. Are you often late to work? You know, are you rude to your managers? Do you do your work? Do you leave work whenever? Ask these sorts of questions. It could be that person is to blame and not the mom at all. Like one of my kids enrolled in this prestigious school to study something. And after some months, he said he didn't want to do it anymore. He's no longer interested. I said, yeah, that's fine. You know, he's the one who said he wanted to do it. And now if he says he doesn't want to do it, that's fine with me. So he dropped out on that course. I mean, he's doing absolutely fine now, but I'm using this as an example. He enrolled on another course, another school, another short course. He came to me after some months. Mom, I don't like it there. The teachers don't like me. I'm going to drop out. I'm like, no way. You are not dropping out of this course. But I don't want to do it. I'm the one who registered on it. And now I'm saying I don't want to do it. I said, you are finishing this course. Either you like it or not. You either finish that course or you move out of this house. Because one day in future, you are going to meet one of those charlatans. You are going to meet one of those pastors. and they will start asking you about your life. You will tell them, I enrolled in this school, I dropped out. I enrolled on that course, I dropped out. Then they will say, your mother is a witch, that's why you dropped out. I say, you are not leaving that course. You are going to finish it. If you want to drop out of anything in future, don't tell me about it. Don't let me know about it. Then you can do it easily. So far I know you are not dropping out. I did not allow that boy to drop out of that course. He finished it with flying colors. He's now doing exceedingly well. But this was the reason. He wasn't happy there. He wanted to leave. I think he had a fallout with one of the teachers. But I said, no. Don't let anybody give me the name, which is not mine. Don't want anybody to point fingers in future and say, it's your mom. Open your eyes. It's your mom. Nah. Finish the course. So he finished it. A lady comes to you. She says, Pastor, any man who comes to me, they leave me jilted. Some will get engaged. Just weeks to the wedding, they run off. Pastor, it's been 10 men. They all come, it all starts fine. And then after a while, they run away. Pastor, help me with prayers. And you say it's her mother. Her mother is a witch. Ask the lady about her character, about her attitude. How does she treat those men? If it's possible, call one or two of the men, meet with them, and ask them exactly what happened. What made you change your mind? And listen to what they will say. Maybe she's very rude. Maybe she talks anyhow. She does not respect his family. Maybe there's a lot of things in it. Maybe the man has said, okay, I want things this way. She's obstinate. She wants things her own way. Not many men will tolerate that. Then they go, okay, then I cannot marry you. There's so many things. You need to find out the physical things first before going spiritual and pointing fingers at some poor innocent mother. There was a clip I watched some months ago where these men were beating up their mom on the streets in Africa because a prophet told them that their mother is a witch. They dragged her out of the house. They tore her clothes in public. They were beating her up. That she is the one who is not allowing them to be successful. In public, they beat up this woman. Whether she is a witch, I don't know. But they said the prophet told them. So they came and beat up the woman. And of course, she could also be totally innocent. I don't know. Even if she is a witch, I don't condone that behavior. Well, how do you treat a witch? You go and pray. You pray about it. You go on your knees. The power that is in you is greater than the power that is in the world, than the power of that witch. You pray, you go on your knees, you knock heaven, you ask God to come to your assistance. He will send angels down. Who is that witch? You don't treat a witch by beating her up. She will deal with you very well when you are sleeping. That's the time they are in their coven. She will deal with you. You don't beat up a witch. You deal with them with prayers. Fire prayers and fasting, and you call other Christians. They will all stand in agreement with you. That witchcraft will flee from the woman. So pastors, please stop splitting up families. Stop splitting up homes. That this is a witch. Find out from that person who came. Ask questions. How is your character? Are you late? Try to be punctual. Ask things. They may not like it because they want the easy way out, just to point the finger at somebody else. That's what they will want. Ask all these questions. I will ask. Some people message me, this is happening, that I ask questions. What did you do? What did you do? Because I'm not just going to take your side. I have to know both sides. So that, there's no smoke without fire. Ask questions. Don't just point fingers at these innocent moms. The time when they're supposed to be enjoying the fruit of their labor, when their children is supposed to be looking after them. Some pastors, prophets have called them witches. The children have now turned their backs on these innocent women. They are there now languishing, nobody to look after them. All their hope, their pride, their joy, everything is gone, taken away. Instead, the children are now giving the money to these pastors and these prophets. And you also wise up. If anybody calls your mother a witch, Pray. Go on your knees and pray. You know, don't turn your back. Still send money to your mom. Give her money, look after her. You know, and just keep on praying, and she will not be able to harm you, because God will be on your side. So I just thought I'll say this, share this short message. Have a nice day. God bless you all. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing. Bye.